All right, welcome to day, is it 162? I think it's 162. Man, it's hard to keep up with this. I get all the numbers like jumbled up in my head. I'm like, what day is it? Anyway, 162, I believe. It is Tuesday morning. Today is a little more like it. I got out, got my bike ride in. It's like really warm and humid here in Florida. So welcome to spring, summer. It's just hot, but I don't mind. I'll take the heat versus the 30, 40 degrees I was riding in this winter. So any day, 80, 90, I don't care. I'll ride in it over 30 degrees. But anywho, busy day today. It's a Route 66 day. I've got sponsors to get for the trailer. I think I have 7 spots left for businesses, and then I also have, I want to say maybe 7 spots left for creators. I haven't really put it out there yet for the creators and all, but I will here soon. But anyway, so I've got a few spots left. I'll be working on that, and then I think I have three days left to map out, so I'll be working on that as well. Got to get all this stuff done. I mean, we're only what, like 7 weeks away from Route 66, so I need to get this stuff knocked out. That way, if there's any issues that I need to wrap up later, I'm not finding out about them, you know, a week before the event. So it's good to get stuff done as early as possible. So that is my mission this week, to have Route 66 pretty much all lined up, all the sponsors for the trailer, and you know, the route all mapped out, and then we should be good to go. So with that said, it's time for some coffee, and then I'll get to work. So I'll see you in a few. All right, guys, so today's mission today will be successful if I can get all of these maps converted into the app for driving directions for Route 66. So I've already done Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and like half of this one, which is Oklahoma. All the way to our second night stop, I'm done. So I still have to do the rest of Oklahoma, and then Texas, New Mexico, California, and Arizona. So you guys kind of understand what I'm doing. You can see it's mapped out pretty detailed. But over on the left, see if I can zoom in. Can you read that? So it basically tells you the route to take. Right at Broadway and Edmond, turn left for 3 miles, then exit the Kelly Avenue, Memorial Road, and so on. So I'm reading that, and then I'm taking that into the app we're going to use, and I am creating a route with that. And so it's a lot. It's pretty intensified, a lot to put in place, a lot of reading, and then I take a break from reading, and I go into the app, and I make that little section of the road, and then I read some more, and that little section of the road, and so on and so forth. But the idea is for you to be able to click where you're at, and literally the app will take you turn by turn by what these maps tell us to do, so that you're not out looking at a map trying to figure out where to go and how to get there. So that is today's mission. I would like to get the rest of Oklahoma and those other 4 states all done on the app by tonight. Then I can call that good, and I can move on to the next mission. So wish me luck. I'm going to get to work on this, and we'll see if I succeed here in a little while. So see you in a few. All right, quick update. So it took me 3 hours. I did eat lunch, so about 15 minutes. So it took me 2 hours and 45 minutes to do the other half of Oklahoma. Oklahoma was pretty confusing. And then there's a bridge that's closed. I had to do some research to figure out if it was truly closed or if my navigation GPS was messing it all up. But after doing a little research, the bridge is closed. So I had to reroute us off of 66 and back onto 66 for that. But that took a while for me to figure out it was closed and how to get around it. So yeah, not moving as smoothly as I'd hoped. So I better get back to work. All right, well, Texas was much faster. It is 3:46, and I've already knocked Texas out. So moving on to New Mexico, here we go. All right, I'm out in the garage. I just had to get out of the house for a little bit. I've been sitting in front of that computer since 11 o'clock this morning, nonstop.
making routes. So I ran into a bit of a snag when I hit New Mexico. So the route I want to go is the pre-1937 route, which takes you up through Santa Fe. And if I go that route, it is like 470 miles for that day. And I was trying to keep it 300 to 350. So I decided to do 2 maps that day. One is short. It's still longer than the others. It's 375 miles. Or they can do the 470 miles, which takes you up through Santa Fe, and then you come down through Madrid and down that way. So that is the 2 options. I want to do Santa Fe just because I think it'll be an awesome ride. Beautiful area. So that'll be my plan, is to do that. But that means I had to take twice as long to make 2 maps, and that just ate up pretty much the rest of my day. So I still have Arizona and California to go through, so I guess this saga continues tomorrow. But I'm getting there. I'm getting everything done, and then I can go in, tweak and tune the maps once I'm done with them. Add extra little stops that, you know, we've got marked that we want to make on them. But once I get the main routing done, I can go in and drop some pins in some special locations of stuff we want to do, things we want to see, and all of that fun stuff. So anyway, we're getting there. Closer and closer every day. I will be so glad when the map part is done. Then I can start working on sponsors for the trailer, get that done. It would be nice to have the majority of everything wrapped up a couple weeks before we leave. I know we've got a couple weeks after we leave. Mom will be here kind of putting some finishing touches on anything else we need done. But man, this is, oh, you wouldn't think it's a lot, right? I mean, it's Route 66. It should be simple, right? Everything's mapped out for you. Guys, it's a lot. Getting everything together, getting all of the sponsorship stuff, getting the trailer wrapped, getting prizes, getting maps, getting t-shirts, getting coins, getting lanyards, getting artwork from the sponsors, and getting our own artwork to people. It is just crazy insane the amount of energy and time it takes to put on a ride like this. Not to mention just ourselves, right? We have to be ready. We have to have all of our stuff done, all our normal business stuff done, the bike's all in running order, and all of that just to make the trip as well. So it is like, if you're riding this, you're preparing for it now. Imagine we're preparing for us and for everybody else. So it's just kind of crazy right now. But wouldn't have any other way. We're having a good time. I cannot wait to ride it. The more I spend time reading these, looking at these, and going through the maps, the more excited I get. So I'm more excited every day, and I'm getting a better understanding of Route 66 and the route by doing all the research and everything for this. We ran into 2 closed bridges along the route today, so those threw a little wrench in the works. I had to reroute around the 2 closed bridges. Not that big a deal, little research, and just a little bit of going right instead of left, and we got that worked out. So we're really close, and I'm gonna call it an evening and get this edited, get it up for you guys tomorrow, and we will see you guys tomorrow.